Hi, everyone. I'm Tami Wollensak. I'm a certified divorce lending professional and a senior mortgage loan originator. And I'm here today with a very important person in my life that she's a great mentor for me and really has taught me a lot about an out of court process for divorce. And I think that's really important, and I'm super passionate about it. Tracy Ann Moore Grant, she's an attorney, a guardian ad litem, a mediator, an arbitrator, a parenting coordinator, and amongst all those things, she's also the founder of the Amicable Divorce Network. I love your story, Tracy Ann. Thank you so much for being here. And I'd really love for everybody to kind of hear your story because I think it's really important as to why you started the Amicable Divorce Network.
Sure, absolutely. And thank you, Tami, for talking with me today. And also to point out, Tami is an Amicable ambassador for the Amicable Divorce Network and is doing an excellent job in the Chicago area to identify professionals who are a really good fit for the Amicable Divorce Network. So I'll give the very brief Cliff Notes version on this. I was a litigator in family law for about 17 years and really got burnout, which I think a lot of attorneys in this space do. It is very trying. It is very stressful. And I really was looking at how can I pivot my practice to something that I'm passionate about and I really enjoy again. And also, how can I really help people? Other family law professionals may identify with this issue, but I felt like I was in reaction mode. If another attorney, they're aggressive and they're filing unnecessary motions, then I have to respond to that. I have to, file something in kind, and you just sort of get trapped on this hamster wheel. And so I really took some time of self-reflection to determine what I wanted to do. I actually took a step back from practicing law and started teaching constitutional law at a local college here and focusing on mediation. And in thinking about this, I realized, my pressure point wasn't dealing with clients. I like dealing with people. I like coming up with solutions. I fully understood that clients were in a stressful time. I'm divorced myself. I understand what that's like. My pressure point was the other professionals. So selfishly, I was like, how can I control who I work with? Like, as opposed to, my receptionist saying, oh, the new attorney on the, Smith case is on the phone, and me thinking, oh, no. What fresh hell is this? That I would be thinking, oh, great. Like, I wonder who it is, and that's how it is working with the Amicable Divorce Network, because all of our professionals are vetted for being experienced. It is not a, cut your teeth, learn how to divorce people situation. You have to have 5 years.
That's unusual, right, Tracy Ann? That's unusual that the network is completely vetted professionals. I think that's a really important thing.
To be clear, we are the only organization in the world that vets divorce professionals for being experienced. 5 years of experience is our minimum. You engage in fair billing practices, and you are resolution focused in your practice. And we all know, Tami knows, everybody knows, you come across professionals who are fighting and driving up conflict for no legitimate reason other than their financial gain, which is harmful to families. Or you have those professionals who are working on practical solutions. How can I resolve this case? What are the actual issues here? How do we sort through this? Make sure that the children are in the best position possible and get these parties to the finish line and in the best position possible. And so those people, I always say, we're trying to collect all the good eggs for our amicable basket. And so those are the people worldwide now that we're trying to identify. I started this organization in 2019, north of Atlanta, invited some good people to join me that I knew personally and worked with, and it really snowballed from there. It is my entire practice now. I am still a full-time practicing attorney and mediator. I only represent clients in uncontested and amicable cases. We've now developed an out-of-court process to get people divorced step by step, exchanging documents, negotiating, gathering information, That's very streamlined. And now that's hosted on the Amicable Divorce Network technology platform, which is hosted by Detour Life and their sophisticated financial software. And that is free to all of our members to access and use. And so we're really just growing and are really ready to help people divorce well.
I love that. And you know what really attracted me to it was the Amicable Divorce Network. I mean, that's kind of sums it up for people that, and I went through a very amicable divorce myself. So when I saw that, I'm really passionate about it. And the reason is because I have a really good relationship with my children's father post divorce. And
Mhm.
really like to tell people, I believe it was because of the process I went through
Mhm.
that allowed for that to happen, that it really preserved a lot of the relationship that was left
Yeah.
in us. And we were able to co-parent really well because of that process. So
Yeah.
if anybody can go through that process or has at all the indication that they want to go through a divorce and trying to going through an out of court process, I highly, highly, highly recommend it.
Thank you. Yeah, people still have the same problems that have led them to divorce. You know, they're hurt, there's infidelity, financial struggles, anything. We deal with that, you know, in the amicable system. You know, I often tell people I can't guarantee the clients are amicable. You know, a lot of times people think the fact that they have animosity towards their, you know, soon to be former spouse prevents them from using the network. What we
No.
are saying is our professionals are amicable. We work well with one another, and that
Right.
saves people a ton of money. If I can pick up the phone and say, you know, something very reasonable to another attorney, you know, hey, my client needs to receive this amount, for example, as a monthly payment to set her up to refinance the mortgage, and the other professional understands that, we've resolved that issue in 5 minutes, set everybody else up for success in the case, as opposed to the traditional court system, which has people filing motions, waiting 60, 90 days to have that be heard. Tons of money being spent, you know, saying bad things about one another to get what you want. We don't have that. We are focused on solutions and resolution, and giving people the resources so that they can move on in a good way, even if they're having, you know, a lot of
Right.
struggle with their divorce or their former spouse.
It's really important. And I tell people all the time, if you have children together, you are still going to be in each other's lives, probably for the rest of your life. So you should figure it out and try
Mhm.
to figure out how to work together for the betterment of the children. I mean,
Absolutely.
if you focus on the kids through the process, you're going to make the right decisions, and then you're going to be able to continue to deal with that other person post divorce. It's going to make a huge difference for you and your children.
Yeah, that's the biggest impact on kids, is how the parties are with one another. They view that it's very important to their mental health. And so, you know, we try to guide people to have kids at the forefront, and have a child-focused divorce. And so anybody that's interested in the Amicable Divorce Network, you can go to amicableddivorcenetwork.com. If you're looking for a divorce industry professional, the membership directory is at the top. You can see who is available. We get tons of inquiries for professionals every week where we don't have members.
Yeah.
So we are desperately looking to fulfill, you know, and be able to serve people in all 50 states. And so if you're a professional watching this and feel like this is a good fit for your practice, you can apply online. It's under membership resources. Current members can also recommend other members that they've worked with that they think are a good fit for the network as well. So we have 2 different paths to membership. You can email us and look on our website for the presentation of what is the Amicable Divorce Network. It's on our blog, it's recorded, it's on our YouTube channel. That's a little bit longer of a presentation where I talk more about the network and the work that we do and different things like that. And we usually have a live presentation of that every month. So everybody has the opportunity to ask questions live and get updated information.
Yeah, great. And if you're in Illinois, obviously you can contact me and I would love to, kind of talk through what the Amicable Divorce Network is about and the different type of professionals that we're looking for and to build a really strong community regarding an out of court divorce and an
Mhm.
amicable divorce process.
Yeah, and I'm excited to come to Chicago in April,
Yay.
April
Yes.
13th. We're having an in-person launch.
Yes.
So we will be there, and you can find information about that on our website. We're so thankful to our family wizard for supporting us and sponsoring the luncheon. So everybody can attend at a discounted rate and get to meet other members, get to talk to me and ask your questions, get to meet Tami and see what the organization is all about. So you can head over to our website, look at the calendar, go to April, you'll find that event. And if you're interested, you can sign up.
Yay. That'll be great. Thanks so much, Tracy Ann. I
Thank
appreciate your
you.
time today.
Absolutely. Thank you, Tami. Take care.
Uh-huh.